Willoughby's boot is high and deep. He will not. Play action. Brewer along the sideline in traffic. Isaiah Ford incomplete.
Got close to getting a foot down, but Bell was there to push him out. See, the heel touch with his toe and went out of bounds. He'd be okay, but watch his heel come down as well. Right there, he's out of bounds.
For further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Both flexed on either side. They hand it off inside in heavy traffic in the middle. It was loud for him as it was last year. Pressure. Dodges it for a while, but now is brought down for a short loss. Zeke Elliott is the punt returner with Jalen Marshall, who was a preseason All-American. Braxton Miller's in the slot closest to the offensive line. One play, one keeper, and the 250-pounder who just...
Different offense they're facing a year later.
Braxton Miller just motioned into the backfield. An option look. Jones keeps it, and it'll be hit behind the line. They were all over Braxton Miller. Couldn't pitch it to him. And now a scuffle. In the pocket. A slant and a catch. And that's
Miller against one of the best receivers. He gets inside of Fuller. That was the key on a slant, which allowed it to allow the quarterback that.
Jones over the middle. Had a man streaking. Jones just after the throw on 2nd and 10. Pressure again. Big fella. Escapes. Stiff arm. He's very hard.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 50 on the defense. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Penalty is 15 yards. It's a dead ball foul, so it's still 3rd down.
They're moving the Buckeyes back. He said 50 defense.
Number 50.
You bet Jacoby Board in the center for Ohio State.
You and I are digging.
Jones has room and is brought down short. Elliott has yet to have a touch, goes in motion. And now they throw it to him, and he is wide open, right on cue. Jones on 1st down, pressured again. Throws it deep in the end zone. One-on-one battle, diving catch. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel was interfered with, but still made the grab.
This would be an interesting call because it kind of went both ways. And I don't know if Curtis Samuel may have pushed off himself.
Defense, number 3. That penalty will be declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Against each other. Cardale Jones, a great job of keeping the play alive. That's Greg Stroman, the nickel. And yeah, definitely right call.
Jeff Willoughby makes it 7-0. They convert anyway, and Curtis Samuel with a terrific catch of 10 or more yards in that touchdown drive.
Think about overcoming a couple miscues to Jets.
Kickoff guy at Ohio State's going to be busy again this year. Willoughby taken by Green. Looking for a crease, and DeJuan Green will be muscled down short. Second possession for the Hokies, and this is J.C. Coleman picking his way. Coleman, again, wrestles for, you can see the strength. The dude squats 465. Third catch for Coleman, who cuts it back and gets a further. Empty backfield against the 4-man rush, and right away, immediate pressure off the edge by Sam Hubbard, who's an empty backfield. Brewer does take off. There's a crease. He said he's not a dual threat, but he's capable. Brewer delivers far side, broken up by Eli Apple.
Inside, it's great coverage by Apple, but the ball's got to be thrown closer to the sidelines.
Do that anymore. Pull that down. High snap. A.J. Hughes, the left-footed punter, gets it away. And a fair catch. It can be tricky when
Andre.
The first running attempt for Elliott, who breaks free. Zeke Elliott, nothing but green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lightning strikes from 80 yards out.
Right guard who kind of opens it up. He gets 2 guys. That is a huge hole. Remember, you're committing so many people, that first wave of defenders, defensive linemen and linebackers, that you're either going to get a 3-yard loss.
Daddy Nicholas is the... He said Willoughby is going to be busy this year. But this is not one of his finest. He's looking right at Hodges. He was well covered, so he flips it over the middle and makes. Sam Rogers, the fullback, takes the handoff, shows some strength in a burst, breaks a few tackles. Determination there. I'll give it to him again. Similar play, but this time Adolphus Washington was there to clog it up, and still Rogers fights forward. We'll throw it in the flat. This is the first college touch for Trayvon McMillan. The red third down a year ago. Needs a conversion here. Has time. Delivers over the middle. Incomplete. Billy Sly tries a career-long 50-yard field goal. And it started right, and it stayed right. The 38. Jones, a first down throw over the head of option look. And they let Jones keep it as they cover. It's on 3rd and 7. Good protection. Fires to a wide open Nick Vanette. First down across the 45-yard line. A 4-of-6 start for Jones and a touch.
Offside. Defense number 92 made contact. 5 yards. Still first down.
Jones again. Excellent protection. Delivers a low throw, and Braxton Miller.
This is his first catch as a receiver. What a catch it is. He lays out. Now Braxton Miller lined up. It's under center, or in the shotgun here to take it.
For the two-time Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, he can't
stay in this game. They better step up.
Jones again has time, flips it in the flat for Elliott in a one-on-one battle, which this year this was a quarterback keeper. It is again a crease for big Cardell Jones. A flag comes in. There's a couple of them, so hold on.
2 fouls on the play. Holding number 68 offense. That penalty is declined. Holding number 54 offense. That penalty be accepted. 10 yards. Still third down.
So the whole Jones has time, delivers. It's Harris Campbell with his first career catch after he's had 2 drops early, and this is Jack Willoughby from 43 yards. Missed it. Now, it still would have been 4th down, but it would have been 4th and short. This is Trey Edmonds around the right end.
To have a chance tonight.
Nice snap on 2nd and 3. It messed up the timing of the down inside of 5 in the first quarter. Brewer throws on a slant, and the catch is made by Brewer. Pump fakes, and now lobs it downfield, has Isaiah Ford wide open. A flag comes in as the receiver.
Holding number 57 offense, 10 yards, still first down.
Is in there. It's a low snap. And he's going to pick his way and actually finds a little crease. And it's tough to come in on 1st and 20 in your first possession, though. He hands off to McMillan, who cuts back. Trayvon McMillan diving. A much-needed conversion, and Brewer is back in at quarterback. It's a wheel route, and wide open is Sam Rogers. The fullback makes a cut and scores.
He sure is. He makes plays for this team.
At end. This may have never happened before, Kirk.
I've never seen that. Seen 2 brothers, but how about that 3?
The touchdown brings back the crowd noise, trying to make life tough on the Buckeyes. Jones handed it off to Elliott and tried to make a block. High snap. Miller, hesitation. Makes a cut. It just runs into heavy traffic. So 2. 2nd and 8. Another high snap. And again, traffic. Jones looking for room. Flag comes out as the big fella picks his way near the.
Holding number 15 offense. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
90.
Penalty makes it 2nd and 18. Jones again gets away that time from Nichols. He is tough to tackle, and he shows some speed too. Chased it. 3rd and 4. Jones deflected, diving attempt, intercepted. Touchdown pass. Motley again takes off. Could not make. They hand it to the man in motion. That's Greg Stroman, and all over it. Again, they need 15 yards. Brewer flushed, throws, diving play made. He was very. On 1st down, this is J.C. Coleman. So this is Coleman again. Tough little customer. Buckeyes showing pressure. They bring it. Brewer gets it out quickly, delivers far side. Cam Phillips, though, is going to be wrestled down immediately. Brewer tries this one from 46. Makes the correction and bangs it through. Practicing it more than playing it.
I'm sure he did
kick off again, and again, backfield to the right of Jones, and now an option look, and again, they do a pretty good job of taking away the pick. Pressure. Jones takes a shot downfield over the head of Miller. Need 8 on 3rd down. Jones takes off. No hesitation. Cardale Jones. 2 carries so far. One of them for 80 yards. And now a 3rd and Elliott. Dance. 2nd down. They need 5. Jones pressured. Hit. Big fella. Samuel in motion in the flat. And the ball was so loyal. Came across Beamer as a player at Murray State. He's been with him basically. Coleman darts forward. That's one of the better.
Which you hope to run originally.
Brewer, the quarterback, tried to throw a block, and Coleman had to kind of walk around him. Brewer keeps it, and they'll move the chains. Rogers, who caught the touchdown pass earlier, is really hurt tonight. Eric Gallo. Brewer on 2nd down. Throws into traffic.
Ball's in his hands.
Buckeyes rush 4 in the flat. Cam Phillips going backwards again and knocked down well short of the marker. The lefty Hughes boots it away. Low kick fumbled by Elliott. Still loose on the sidelines. Hokie. Brewer pressured. Loops it downfield. Ford. Jump ball. Wrestled at the 2. He's got it. Trey Edmonds muscles near the goal lines. Edmonds again. Same result. Stopped short. Brewer looked to throw. Lobs it back to a wide slide.
American, he's such a great player, but yeah, Jalen Marshall and Dontre Wilson both obviously.
Very deep safety in this play. Instead, it's Elliott, who's dangerous anytime he touches it, zigging and zagging. The Edmonds brothers may not get much action tonight.
They are again with that pressure look.
And this is Miller. Little pop pass around the edge. Jones, another keeper. Elliott, the lead block. And Jones sidesteps a tackler and gets out across the 45. Jones has double the number of carries so far as Elliott. Looks to throw. Loops it downfield. Braxton Miller makes the catch. Shakes a man and scores. And quiets the crowd after his first touchdown as a receiver in his brilliant career.
Again, live on the edge. Give up big plays. Watch this. This is a matchup you will take every time if you're Ohio State. Braxton Miller with his quickness against a safety, Desmond Fry, 6'2", 200 pounds. And when you give him that kind of cushion off of the line of scrimmage, there's no way that Fry is going to be able to stay with him out in space like that.
And Willoughby.
Love it, congratulating Cardale Jones.
This is Juwan Green. He'll take a knee. Sandwich between 2 Buckeyes was asked by a teammate, how you doing in halftime in the locker room?
Yeah, I'm all right. He's going to take it a hell of a lot more than that and get me out.
You like. Brewer has time in the pocket, delivers to Malik, who got the.
Very confident with that play and gives him short yardage here.
And Edmonds converts as the. Brewer has lots of time, flips it over the middle, catch made, and Edmonds stopped at the 45. Playing quick on 3rd down, and they convert. Edmonds again picks his way to the corner and picks up 7 before.
Joey Bosa is very disruptive against the run.
Edmonds again hit in the backfield and smothered. So a tackle for losses. Brewer steps up, takes a hit, delivers over the head of Malik. The blitz came and knocked him down, and he is holding his left shoulder. Adolphus Washington hit him, and I don't care how tough you are, Washington at 300 pounds can deliver a blow.
Well, they brought the pressure from Perry up the middle, but it gets picked up, but they are not able to sustain the block there on one of the better defensive linemen on this Ohio State team. Washington is a big man, and he got a clean hit on Brewer.
So Hughes drops the tip. Elliott this time just clears out, lets it bounce. A flag is down. And the Hokies will down it at the 5. There are 3 markers on the field. Brewer senior.
During the kick, holding number 92 on the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the kick. First down.
As the Buckeyes take over, backed up at the 2 and feed Elliott straight ahead.
Off season around his abilities.
Elliott, nothing, has dropped for a... Hesitates. Cannot escape. Drop for a loss.
At the line of scrimmage.
First 3 and out for the Buckeyes. Greg Stroman does not come up to field this. It's not a good punt. Pass in his career. They fake it to a true freshman and now throw it to him. And it's off the hands of Trey. Can Motley execute? Well, they hand it off instead. And Coleman barrels forward. Miles from the campus. On 3rd and down. Motley cannot escape. I believe his knee was down. On very good field position. The new quarterback. And Hughes will again try to pin the Buckeyes back. Elliott, no fair catch.
He hadn't been able to run tonight. He's not going to fair catch. 6 rushes tonight.
Work protecting a 4-point lead. It's Samuel on the pop pass. And the H-back converted running back out of
left this time. They fake it.
They hand it to Elliott. He bounces it. Tough to bring down. He does get a first down at the 34. Samuel in motion again. Flag comes down as he picks up 6. In Brooklyn.
Offside. Defense number 37. 5 yards. Still first down.
Miller in motion. Elliott has it. Great penetration, and he's muscled down by Jones. Rolls, cuts it back. Knocked down short. High snap. Jones in trouble. Knocked down short. For the Buckeyes as flags come down before the punt.
Ball start. Offense number 21. 5 yards. Still 4th down.
Talented front that Virginia Tech has.
Johnston boots it away. It's a good kick. And Stroman backpedals. No fair catch it immediately. Hokies take over. Motley delivers a low throw for 3 years, but had 1 completion in his career before this year. Coleman darts back, ran into a blocker, but picks up 50. 3rd down. They'll move the chains. Motley again. Off his back foot, throws it out there. Well defended. A flag came in.
Pass interference. Defense number 8.
He prevented it. Hodges from going up in the air. Watch how he uses his left hand. See how it kind of gets still a dangerous throw.
Mishandled snap, and McMillan muscles forward. Ball comes out. Apple picks it up for Ohio State. Replay screen right now.
Looks like he's still up unless there is a replay that'll show one of his knees down. Initial contact by Holmes. Actually, it is Holmes it looks like his body is still off the ground. It looks like he's laying on top of defenders.
Yeah, Michael Hill was holding him up.
You see a knee touch?
Ruling on the field was a fumble.
There's a lot to look at in there.
Play is under further review.
And Coleman.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. Fumble.
For it. Miller in the shotgun. Gets free on the edge. Braxton Miller is loose. Spin move. Miller headed for the end zone. You think he's made an impact in his first game at H-back? Wow.
Again, I think people forgot how explosive Braxton Miller is with the football in his hands. When you get him out on the edge and you give him a little bit of room, this is what he can do. Watch his spin move. I think in the Madden, that might be the B button. That's a nice spin move there. Nobody put a finger on him with that spin move to get the yards and eventually build up that speed.
So Miller, I'll give you credit. You said number 1 tonight.
With the ball in his hands, whether it was receiving or just getting out on the edge. I just, 2 years ago, he was at times that was 2 years ago. He was one of the more explosive players as a quarterback. You knew when he would have a chance to get out and play receiver, he'd be doing some of this. He's beautiful.
It's a 360.
And he's only going to get better.
Even after the Buckeyes had taken the lead, Tech was marching, and the injury to their quarterback has brought everybody down. McMillan hammered hard. just across the 15.
But he'll one day have to have this guy on his show. A little personality. He's like, what? Did you see Braxton? A little spin.
To make Motley comfortable, that will get some traction against this Ohio State defense. Short gain by Edmonds. Again, they'll feed McMillan. It'll be third down. 3 receivers and the fullback Rogers in the backfield. Motley escapes. Nice sidestep, and he spins for a first down. Final minute of the quarter. McMillan can't get the edge. Knocked for a loss. Play action on first down. Motley looking long for Ford into double coverage, and it's picked off. Tyvis Powell came across and grabbed the football. And now the interception in the final play of the third quarter. Elliott mishandled the snap, was lucky to come up with it. Filthy spin move by Braxton Miller for a 50-yard touchdown. There's that ridiculous spin move by Braxton Miller, who's got 7 touches and 2 touchdowns.
Little shout out.
Oh yeah, the most famous Ohio State fan in the world has to be LeBron James, who was on the field. The Buckeyes were upset at home last year. And Soldier for 3 years in this program and had to sit out the championship a year ago as this man, Jones, starred. And at the last second, he flips the ball downfield. Johnny Dixon is wide open. He's
thought he might give up on the play and just end up trying to pick up 2 or 3 yards on the scramble. He breaks contain. He gets outside. Look at the top of your screen right there. You could see the defender gave up on it and came in on Riley, who had the big pick 6 last year against Ohio State. But a jump pass and gets the ball about 30 yards downfield.
Miller in the backfield, takes a handoff. Anything he can't do in a football field at that position. Jones takes the clock at 4 on 3rd and 3. Jones has a lot of time. Looking downfield. Michael Thomas. Flags come in.
Pass interference. Defense number 11. 15 yards. First down.
Miller in motion. Jones looks back in his direction and now just fires it in the seats. 2nd and 10. Jones takes a shot in the end zone. Miller makes an adjustment. Dives but couldn't quite get it. 3rd down. Hokies bring pressure late. Jones hit and a flag comes in as the ball sailed over the head of Thomas.
Pass interference. Defense number 22. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Second, he wasn't in there to cover Thomas that time. They went right after him, and now Jones walks into the end zone. And the Buckeyes are pulling away.
A little bit physically and mentally. There's the right guard, Elfine. Zeke Elliott with a nice block.
Jones is a passer tonight. 9 of 18, 186, and 2 touchdown passes with the pick. McMillan at the 2. Gets a crease. And it was the kicker who got down there. And
for years, you just hope he's back as quickly as possible.
In the meantime, it's going to be the Motley show. A year ago when it was all pretty fast for him, but he's a different player now. Motley shows his escapability. Picks his way across the 30. Backup linebacker stopped him. It'll be 3rd down.
So Ohio State defense going back to a couple years ago, Chris, remember a lot of people questioned that trend will continue this year.
When Motley under pressure flips it short, it's a screen, and Edmonds couldn't come up with it.
Long way to go if you think we're going to become a dominant defense.
Hughes wants it down there. Elliott lets it bounce out of bounds. 17 in a row, but it's been all Ohio State after halftime. Hand off to Elliott, and it is. Because there aren't enough talented offensive players in Ohio State. Yeah. Absolutely. Leadership role that is heavily valued by Meyer. And there's a roll as a ball carrier. Barrett looking for the corner. Makes a huge play.
16 in there with J.T. Barrett. You've got a little bit more quickness. See, the entire game we've seen these outside linebackers, Deion Clark and Van Dyke, they've been kind of baiting and trying to play a cat and mouse game, and it's been pretty effective against Jones. Here, you got a guy that's attacking downhill, picks up huge yards.
It's a 40-yard run, yet another explosive play for this Ohio State offense. Barrett looks to throw. And wide open for a touchdown is Mike. Motley over the middle. Delivers a throw right at midfield, incomplete. Trying to get the ball.
9 weeks.
Low snap. And that play's going nowhere. Edmonds is smothered by Cam Williams.
Thing anybody can say.
Motley desperately searching to make a play, but he's knocked down again.
Decorated high school player and hasn't quite lived up to that billing. They're hoping he can put it all together his senior year.
It's the 4th sack of the Ohio State defense tonight.
Corso asked to go back again, second time, and somehow it got done.
They pitch it to Samuel on the edge. Riante Dunn in the game now, and he takes a handoff, and you get another talented skill player. Was he down? The ball comes out, but a whistle.
Before his knee touched. Yeah, he's
Not even close.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
The initial
After
prognosis.
further review, the ball was fumbled and recovered by the defense. Virginia Tech's ball, the 41-yard line.
Sure off their run game.
Play action. Motley steps up, delivers a throw on the sideline, but it's too wide for Isaiah Ford. Motley again fires over the middle to Sam Rogers, and McMillan hammered down. Damon
To play in the first or second quarter in a meaningful snaps.
McMillan again. And one notable guy wasn't even here tonight in Bosa. McMillan will move the chains. And first down. And feed Edmonds short.
What they tried to do.
Motley escapes. Lofts it into traffic in the end zone for a touchdown.
And losing the receiver who was able to work.
No real shakeup as the Okies go for a little trickery on the onside kick, but the bounce comes up right into the hands of Ohio State. They make the recovery inside the last 2 minutes, and that's Joshua Perry. Mr. Tirico and Gruden will be in Atlanta. Then it's the Vikings and the Niners. Ran it a lot. Barrett off the bench here.
Leader he can be for the team.
And ball in the game, and he spins for a gain, and that'll add to their offensive total before that snap of 567 yards.
And I think
Payback or revenge, just call it an emphatic statement. 42-24 for Myers' #1 ranked team.